guys, it's Stacy and James. We are here for your mental health talk. We are going to get into some jazz about doing good. Last week we talked about sense of purpose, and James had some really awesome tips to enhance mental health and positivity with a sense of purpose in your life. But today we are here to talk about doing good. So last week we kind of touched what November is, and November is all about
giving thanks.
Giving thanks.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's coming up, and we want to talk more about doing good and how that, affects mental health.
Absolutely.
So we were talking, and we came across about 6 or 7 good things that we found doing good does to your life and your mental health. And James, what is the first one? What are we talking about here?
So giving back, doing good can decrease your stress. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. When you give back, it gives you that sense of pleasure, and you have those endorphins and those good chemicals in your brain going off saying, hey, you did good, way to go, that's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
Decreasing stress is, I think during the holidays, people get stressed more so than maybe they should, just with the hustle and bustle of everything.
Absolutely. So don't worry too much about if your turkey's going to taste good or if that stuffing isn't just quite right. Giving back, doing good for others, just, put yourself in that positive mind frame of, wow, I'm making a delicious meal and we get to enjoy this. It's a lot easier said than done, but give it a try and see if it helps you out.
Absolutely. So pause the turkey cooking and maybe go do some good to reduce some of that stress.
Absolutely.
Awesome. What do we have next?
So doing good can also increase your life expectancy. So also with doing good, there are going to be some health benefits to it as well. So we're not medical doctors, but doing good can also decrease your blood pressure. So if your blood pressure is down, the likelihood of having other medical issues goes down as well, which would therefore increase your life expectancy.
Right. So they go kind of hand in hand. That makes sense. So we have decreasing stress, which would, again, create higher life expectancy. So what else are we looking at?
Makes us feel better. Kind of like I talked about just a minute ago. It's that feeling good.
Yeah.
Just that recognition of, kind of having a do-gooder's high, if you will.
Yeah.
Where
I've heard of this. It's called a helper's high.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's kind of like that release of endorphins again of, knowing that you made a difference in somebody else's life, just gives you that sense of accomplishment.
Right. And endorphins make you
happy.
Awesome. I love that. All right. So we are reducing stress. We are increasing life expectancy, and we are
feeling better.
Feeling better. What's next?
It can increase work productivity. If you're still working, it gives you that sense of, if I'm helping others, I want to help out my job. I want to be enjoying what I'm doing. So it gives you that sense of purpose again, to continue doing your work at your best level, and also decreases the likelihood that you're going to want to quit as well.
That's awesome. And we were talking about this earlier. We had a little study here. Researchers found, individuals in their mid-30s who rated helping others in their work as important reported happier with their life after being surveyed and wanting to help out their employees or, people at work.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome. I love that. Their peers, rather. Cool. So what else do we have?
So doing good can also promote good mental health.
Perfect.
Again, kind of like what we talked about last week with, having that sense of purpose, having that good positive self-talk. The more that you do for others, the more you're going to want to take better care of yourself as well. So part of that self-care is mental health self-care. So
it's huge.
Absolutely. So anytime that you can say, wow, I woke up this morning and I brushed my teeth and I had breakfast, being thankful for those small things can really help you to promote that good mental health.
Right. And we had mentioned decreasing depression.
Right. Absolutely.
Getting those endorphin ties together. Sweet. So we are feeling better. We're reducing stress by doing good. What else are we doing?
Being happier.
Oh, right? Love it. Doing good makes us happy. And why is that?
It just does, basically.
It does. I mean, we are creating relationships with other people, I feel like, when we're doing these kinds of things. And that social relationship is a huge part of positive mental health.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. And it's kind of like connecting the dots. So anytime that you continue to move yourself forward in any way, you're going to want to continue doing that. So when you start helping others, you're going to want to help yourself. So that could lead to kind of like what we talked about last week again, where even your physical health,
Sure.
doing exercises, you know, once leads you to want to do more. Usually when, yes, it's going to hurt initially by, starting out some type of workout regimen or something like that, but you want to continue to do that because you feel better.
Oh, I love that comparison.
Mm-hmm.
You're like first starting to work out, your muscles are going to be sore, but if you kind of push through and keep going, your muscles will get used to it and you'll change it up again, but your body will start to get used to it. Same thing here.
Absolutely.
Do good. At first it might be like, oh, this feels maybe a little weird or a little awkward, maybe, but then you got to get this feeling like this is getting a little easier. I want to keep doing it. It feels
Absolutely.
good. It's making me happy. I'm seeing the results and benefits and stuff.
Yeah, and that actually brings us to our last point. It's going to make you want to do it again and do it more often. So the more frequently you give back, the more frequently you do good, you're going to feel that sense of that high feeling, that great feeling that you're making a difference. And the body desires that. It desires those good chemicals in your brain saying, wow, you did good. Those pleasure centers, those chemicals are going off and saying, yay, let's do that some more.
Awesome. So doing good makes us want to do good again.
Exactly.
And doesn't it also have somewhat of a ripple effect?
Absolutely.
Okay. In the community,
if,
maybe?
definitely. If other people see you doing good, they'll, more likely want to do good as well, especially if they see the results of your doing good making a difference. It's not always bad to toot your own horn and share the things that you do, but sometimes also keeping it a secret can give you that sense of, hey, I went and did this thing, and it can become a part of you.
I love that. That's perfect. Well, I want to thank you for coming on here and talking about doing good. It is November, you guys, the month of giving and doing good. James just told us a bunch of different stuff you can do. So if you're just tuning in, please go listen to this. Some of the things that doing good can help you with in your life this month. Whether it's buying gifts or volunteering or donating, just giving of yourself can make you happier. It can decrease stress. So go and do some good.
Do some good.
Absolutely. You guys, it's Stacy and James. We are here with 211. If you need anybody to talk to, you can always just pick up that phone and dial 211. We are your region's go-to hotline with help.
Comes hope.
Till next time.
Bye, guys.